Are the ingredients parv?
They're all kosher. Does
No,
that
that's
mean?
a parv.
I don't know what that means.
Are they non-dairy, I don't know, somebody's gonna have to answer that. Somebody's gonna.
I assume
don't
they're
know.
parv.
Like, everything came from kosher.
No, I
places.
know, but parv is like they're not dairy, they're not meat.
No.
I can't hear you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
No, everybody's muted. So just let's give it just a couple more minutes for people to enter. And then we'll start in just 2-3 minutes. Let's give a couple more minutes. Everybody's jumping on.
It's way too loud.
Hello.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
I put you on mute because you guys were talking there for a bit and everybody was just listening to your conversation. So I put you on mute for a minute there.
Oh, thank you. There's a chat question. Could you look after it?
Abby's got that. Yep. If somebody has a question to the chat, put it for everybody. So Abby could.
It's a kosher question.
Oh, I don't see it. It must have been done privately. Sorry about that. Here we go. Yep, Judy, the question wasn't given to me in the chat. It was probably given to you privately. So you want to just read it out loud if it's something relevant to everybody and I could answer it?
Are the ingredients parv?
The ingredients are all parv, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to wait 2 more minutes, let everyone join, and then we're going to get ready to start this event.
For those who are watching us on YouTube live, welcome. And we will be just starting in just a few moments. Okay, Noah, I think we are ready to start. I'm going to take off our screen share and invite everybody to turn on your cameras if you'd love to. We'd love to see you. And we'd love to see what your Hamantash look like. And Noah, take it away.
Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Hamantash and Bake. I'd like to start. My name is Noah Castriano, and I'm going to be the MC tonight. I would like to introduce some of the wonderful girls that helped me put this together. Well, we have Abby Rossman over here. She is actually the president of JYN this year for the ambassador group, and she's going to also be the chat monitor. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to comment in the chat, and she will answer any of the questions that you guys have. We also have my amazing cousins over here, Orly and Sivan, and they will be walking you through the steps today on showing you how to make the dough and fill the final product. We also have Kelly Fox here, who will walk you through all the ingredients and further show you what you needed to buy prior to this bake. So now that I walked you through some of the people that are behind the scenes and that helped me run this event, I would just want to talk about JYN for a quick minute here and just kind of give you some background information. So I'd like to take a moment. So JYN is like a second home to me. I love going there for after school programs, volunteer programs, and even the shove batons. I've been a part of the ambassador group for 4 years and loved every moment of it, helping JYN make decisions from building the building, putting together the gala, and even the special events like the hockey events. Sorry. JYN has many programs that you can get involved in, such as the ambassador group that starts from grade 9 to grade 12, and especially also with the grade 8 social. With all these wonderful events and opportunities that JYN provides, it also allows students to be a part of a great community. So I hope you guys all enjoy this Hamantash and Bake, and let's get started. So to start off, I would like to introduce Kelly, and she will walk you through the ingredients.
Hi, so I'm quickly going to walk you through the ingredients you need for this event. The ingredients that you need that we didn't provide is orange juice, oil, 2 eggs, 2 sticks of margarine, and then the ingredients that we provided that are pre-measured is baking soda and baking powder, and how you'll tell them apart is the baking soda is going to have an S on the lid and the baking powder is going to have a P on the lid. And the sugar is in this container and it's also pre-measured. And then there is the flour, which is, there's going to be a little extra, so you're going to want to measure it before you put it into your bowl. And another ingredient we also didn't provide is the vanilla, which is what you're going to need. And then we also provided lots of fun fillings like chocolate, sprinkles, dulce de leche, apricot jam, and other jams. And then we provided a tumbler, and you're going to use a lid to cut out the circles for your Hamantashes. And yeah, those are the ingredients you need.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Now I would like to introduce my cousins, and they will walk you through the process of how to make.
Okay, so first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 350. And then, so let me let you guys.
We'll give you a minute. You guys can go preheat your ovens.
Noah and Orly, we can't hear you. I'm not sure if you guys are on mute.
We're just on mute, letting everyone preheat the oven.
Oh, cool.
We'll wait 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started into the making stuff. Okay, so to start, everyone grab your 2 eggs and crack it into the bowl. So as you guys can see, we're doing that right now.
And then what you're gonna want to do is get your sugar, which is already pre-measured for you, and beat the eggs and the sugar until it's light and fluffy. So you want to start beating it until it starts becoming a little bit lighter in color. Okay, so this is what you want your eggs to look like. So
You just want it to be a little bit of a silky consistency.
Orly and Sivan, I'm just going to jump in for a second. There's a private question to me here. I'm just going to ask
Okay.
it publicly because I think other people might be wondering the same. The question is, are we using the whole sugar? Do you want to just review that with everybody?
I already said this before, but it's already pre-measured. So just put the whole sugar into the bowl.
Yeah. And
Maybe
feel
just
free if you got
repeat the first instructions in case somebody missed it. Do one more
So
time.
you want to crack both your eggs into the bowl and then put the whole sugar into the bowl. It's already pre-measured, and you want to whisk it until it looks a little bit like light and fluffy.
Yeah, and if you guys have any other questions or you want us to repeat anything, feel free. You can comment in the chat or ask any questions.
Rabbi Shmuley, somebody just asked something in the chat if you'd like to answer.
That is a good question. So the question here is to everyone, we just realized we do not have enough margarine. Please let us know if we can substitute instead. So I gotta be honest that I have been doing 18 years of Stump the Rabbi. And I think this is the first time that I'm actually stumped. I'm gonna refer to any of the professional bakers or people with experience in this field. I could tell you that if you get a different one kind of substitute, maybe if you could substitute the bracha, one bracha for another bracha, but I'm not necessarily sure. It's a little bit beyond my pay grade, I should say, in relation to substitutes for margarine. But if anybody knows the answer, there's another product that you could put in that could be in your fridge. Feel free to give suggestions on the chat, and I'm sure there's got to be some troubleshooting suggestions.
Let me ask my baker.
14 best.
Wait, I'm gonna ask the baker.
Oh, right. Yeah. Debbie's son is a baker, so maybe he could help us out.
Well, I believe that if you had margarine, you could use margarine or you could use oil.
Let me double check.
I'm just looking up what the,
Or you can use butter if you don't mind it not being parve.
oil
It says
too.
you use a cup of softened cream cheese, possibly.
Look at where Hamantash
Yeah,
is
I would
looking.
use oil
What's
before I
your
would
land?
use cream
So what do
cheese.
you can replace with butter or margarine if you don't have enough? What can you substitute?
Also, somebody asked in the chat how much butter can you use instead of margarine. Basically, you need 2 sticks of butter, so that would equal to a cup of butter or margarine. My bad.
Okay, all right.
I think the best
Oil.
substitute is oil.
Yeah, oil.
Okay, so we're gonna move right along here.
So you're gonna want to stir in your oil, which is 1 tablespoon of oil.
So here's a tablespoon. We're just gonna fill up with some oil, pour it in, and start mixing.
At the same time, you're also gonna add in your vanilla, orange juice, and butter / margarine. And all the measurements are on the back of the card you got with your kit.
Also, you want to make sure that your butter or margarine isn't cold. You want it to be at room temperature or at least a little bit softened. So right now we're adding the 2 sticks of butter, and we're also adding the 1/4 cup of orange juice into the mixture and gonna start beating that all together. Okay, so over here you can see we are just beating everything together, and we're going to show you the final result. So everyone just stay tuned and mix everything. Okay, everyone.
So this is what your bowl should start looking like, your dough. Sorry. And now you want, in a different bowl, you want to put flour, baking soda, baking powder, and start adding it into your wet mixture.
We have a bowl here. We're going to pour the flour, the baking
Soda and the baking powder.
into one bowl. Give it a little nice mix and start pouring it into your wet mix. Guys, it's okay if it's a little bit sticky. Just keep adding your flour, and when you knead everything together, it will become less sticky.
Noah, do we have time to play a little music video while you're mixing, a 2-minute music video?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Perfect. I'm going to play a little music video for people while they're mixing, just a 2-minute video. We'll come right back to you. Just a little commercial intermission, if you know what I'm saying. Here we go.
In these damn bad times when the sun rise, but you can't see the light. Waking up in the morning is the hardest fight. Sitting all alone through the night, scrolling through IG, trying to find your ID. What life means through somebody else, but who am I? Start to feel like I'm losing myself. That's the point when I turn to God and ask for help. We all need some guidance. Sometimes they don't understand. We're put here for a purpose. You know that He's got a plan. Through trials and tribulations, everything will be alright. Keep working on yourself until the day you find the light. Now let your light shine. You gon' be okay just when the time's right. Go do what you love, get off the sideline. Yeah. This world is alright. Now let your light shine. So reach out, ain't weakness. We all need a hand when we're swimming in the deep end, trying to find a way in the light, but what's the meaning? I meditate and close my eyes and that's when I believe in. Words on the screen can be deceiving, especially when everything is hatred that you're seeing. But you can be great today. Strength is in the mind, let's be brave today. This is your world, don't let them take it. We hide behind the screen, but now it's time we face to face it. Gotta check in on the ones you always love. We don't need the answers now when Shem is watching from above. Now let your light shine. You gon' be okay just when the time's right. Go do what you love, get off the sideline. Yeah. This world is alright. Now let your light shine. Now let your light shine. You gon' be okay just when the time's right. Go do what you love, get off the sideline. Yeah. This world is alright. Now let your light shine.
Okay, Shmuley, thank you so much for that wonderful video.
Your dough should start looking like this. And now what you're gonna wanna do is start kneading it on the table with some flour. So lightly flour your hands in the surface and then start kneading the dough on the table.
Okay, so while you're doing this, I'm going to introduce Rabbi Shmuley, and he's just going to say a little bit of a blurb. So, Rabbi Shmuley, if you want to start talking, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So while everybody's working, thank you so much for that intro. And thank you for everything you guys are doing. I want to say a big thank you to the ambassadors. I'm going to jump in and spotlight myself here with you guys. I've got my funny hat because we're really excited about Purim. And just a few thoughts here, just to share with everybody while you're preparing your Hamantash. The ambassadors are a great group that we have wonderful events, gatherings, planning everything going on at JYN. So I want to thank the whole crew tonight for your effort, your work, getting on all the calls, planning all these materials, packing up 150 packages and so on. So special thank you to Abby, our president, Kelly Fox, Noah Castriano, Orly, and Sivan Balilti. And to all the ambassadors. I want to take a quick moment while you guys are working away over there to use out the opportunity here to do two mitzvahs. One is to make a prayer and one is to give tzedakah. We'll start off with the prayer. And the reason for the prayer, you don't always have to have a reason, but specifically today, the reason for the prayer is going to be because as we know, there's a lot of turmoil in the world right now. And what we need to do is we need to pray to Hashem that everybody should be well and should be healthy and should be protected. The Rebbe told us that there's certain specific prayers that are very, very special for protection and helping people at a time of war. And I'm going to put up two of them on the screen, and we'll say them together as we continue to work through our baking. So I'm going to share my screen here, and you could say along with me, or could read together, and I'll translate and explain what this prayer is. The first one goes like this: Hareini mekabel alai mitzvat aseh shel v'ahavta l'reyacha kamocha. And this means, behold, I accept upon myself the positive commandment from Hashem to love my fellow like myself. And in a time of darkness, this is something that we need even more, to show unconditional love and unconditional care for another when we see the opposite sometimes. This is another prayer here that everybody knows, and we'll say it together. And you could say it along with me, wherever you are. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And that, of course, is one of the most famous, beautiful prayers that we have to reaffirm our connection as a Jewish people, whether in Ukraine, whether anywhere else in the world, to Hashem, and ask Hashem to protect us. And the final prayer we'll say together is Ach Tzadikim Yodu Lishmecha Yeshvu Yisharim Et Panecha. I'm sure everybody's saying it along with me. I know you're all on mute, and that's okay. I want to just share with you an interesting Torah lesson, and that is that we find a very strange quote from the Talmud. The Talmud says, Tzedakah asa HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem did a kindness to the Jewish people, Shapizran bein ha'umos, that he spread us out amongst the nations. And the basic question is, wouldn't it be nice if we all lived in Israel? Wouldn't it be nice if we all lived together in the same place, same time? Wouldn't it be nice if all the Jewish people were gathered at one? And the answer is right now, no. Right now, it's actually a blessing, and it's a charity. It's a tzedakah that God put us all over the world. And the reason for that is that if Jews in one particular place are in turmoil and they're in difficulty and they need help, financial help or political help, or whatever it may be, the very fact that we are not there with them allows us to do things for them, to pray for them, to send money to them and give tzedakah and help them. And the same is vice versa. If we would have any trouble where we are, there are Jews around the world that will come to help us in our time of need. And on that note, everybody in their package got a tzedakah box. So I'm going to take some tzedakah, a few coins here that I have. And I have 36 cents here. But it could be a dime, it could be a nickel, it could be a quarter, it could be a penny, $1, 10, 20, or a million, whatever you want. And I'm going to put it into my tzedakah box. And I encourage everybody to do the same and do a mitzvah to support someone in need. You could send some money to people in Ukraine, or even to just local charities. It's a very beautiful thing to do. So that actually is very much connected to the holiday of Purim. We're making the Hamantash, and we're getting ready for the holiday of Purim. And actually, when the Jews were in trouble in the time of Purim, what Esther said to the Jewish people at the time was, gather the children and say these prayers. And by saying these prayers, Hashem, God, will protect the Jewish people and look over us. And that's exactly what happened. Purim, there was chaos, there was terrible decrees, there was a lot of destruction about to happen. And God saved the Jewish people through Queen Esther and through the prayers of the children. So I want to finish off with a blessing to everybody, that we should all be blessed with good health. We should be blessed with kindness, compassion, tolerance, and the wisdom to be able to connect ourselves to God, and God should bless us all with everything that we need. I'm going to turn it back over to our very, very capable MC, Noah Castriano. Noah, it's all yours right now. Thank you for the honor.
Okay, thank you, Rabbi Shmuley, for the wise words. Now that everyone has their dough, it shall look like this. And I would like Sivan to come over here, and she will show you how to shape it and how to fill it with the wonderful toppings that we have provided you with.
Hi guys, so we're gonna be taking all of the little jams and sprinkles and toppings. So when you have like your dough like this, you want to knead it out.
Okay, guys, this is how you want your dough to look like. Just maybe add some more flour if the rolling pin is getting stuck onto the dough. Okay, guys, so your dough should look like this. Add some more flour if you think you want it to be thinner or thicker. It's honestly your preference and however you like your hummus.
While we're doing that, I'm just going to say anybody who could turn on their videos, we want to pin people to the front so we could see people's work. So feel free to, for those who have the videos on, we're going to pin you to the screen so we can see what's going on just for a short time and see how your work is done. And those who don't have their videos on, feel free to pop them open so we can see all your amazing work. Let's see what's going on. Let's
Okay, so now that your dough looks like this, you want to try and make it as best as you can 1/4 thickness, I'm pretty sure. And Simon, take it away.
And then so you guys have a tumbler. You guys were giving it a tumbler, and you're going to use the lid to make your circles. As you can see.
So just press it in, and then whenever you're ready, you can just take them and pull them out.
So now that you've got all your holes cut, you're gonna want to peel away the excess dough and leave it to the side, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna use that dough afterwards for more Hamantash.
So we're just doing this. Everyone can take a minute and do that as well. It's okay if your circles aren't perfect. It will taste the same. It will taste so delicious afterwards.
Okay, so for those of you who already have your circles cut out, you can start putting in whatever fillings you want. So we're gonna start with some chocolate filling. So you're gonna take like a little size of whatever filling you want and scoop it into, here, I'll actually put it in here.
Abby, maybe tilt your screen a little bit so we can see what you got going on over there. We want to see the Hamantaschen. There we go. There we go.
Sorry, we just give everyone a minute here to
We had some
take your
technical-
fillings and put it
Okay,
in.
so what you're gonna want to do is have like a small amount of dough, and you're gonna start pinching it into a triangle. So you're gonna pinch the top part, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the bottom sides as well and pinch them, holding the dough into the filling into the middle. So you pinch all your ends until they're completely closed so they don't open while you bake them.
So you're gonna do this with whatever fillings you want, and we're gonna come back. So also Rabbi Shmuley has a little video that he's gonna show everyone. So everyone fill in their dough with whatever they want, and we're gonna come back.
Before we see the video, I just want to show everybody
How talented we are.
you could put sprinkles in your dough and your actual Hamantaschen will have sprinkles in them.
Wait, Judy, let me pin you. Hang on a second. Hold on a
Here,
second.
Show a finished one.
Okay, Judy, go ahead. Show everybody what you're doing.
Oh, how do I, oh, there.
It's here.
So I've got sprinkles into my dough.
Oh, that's
Here's
next
finished.
level. That's next level there.
Yeah.
And then when you roll it out, they
It
already
becomes
have
pretty.
sprinkles in,
Ah,
just as another.
How did you do
well,
that?
you look at that.
There you go.
And Debbie, could you tell us a little bit about your hat and how it connects to Purim?
It's bright, it's fun, like me, and it's, exciting.
All right. I mean, that's it. You said it the way it is. That's the way it goes.
And this is like how it gets rounder and then you can see all the sprinkles in.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right. I'm going to jump over to sharing with you a video, another 3-minute video. So keep working. And this video is about one of the amazing programs that JYN runs, amongst many, between our JYN Academy, Shabbatons. We just came back from New York, the social for grade 8 students, the Hebrew school, TFC, and on and on and on. But we did just open registration for the Over the Top West Coast Summer. And the reason that's so special is because we did not run that camp the last 2 years, unfortunately. And we were not sure if we were going to run it this year. There was a lot of questions back and forth. And as it turns out, we are going to run that this year. So we have a video that is 2 minutes and 2 seconds. I got to be honest. It is from a promo from past years, but it is actually fantastic. So I'm going to put that up for everybody to see while you are continuing to make the Hamantash. And give me 1 minute here so I could share my screen. Okay, here we go. Check, check. 1, 2, mic check. Boom.
up a bit over the waterfall, and it is insane.
Over the top, baby. All right, that's a little bit of a little promo, a little information about our West Coast summer program, and I'm going to anybody who wants further information, feel free to reach out to JYN. Go to the website. Lots of information available in relation to the West Coast amazing summer program, which we just opened registration, and actually the registrations are coming right in, which is fantastic. Okay, and I turn it over to our very capable MCs and bakers and organizers, and I'm going to go ahead and put myself on mute. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, guys, so now we just grabbed some parchment paper, put it on a baking sheet, and we started taking the Hamantashes and laying it out on the sheet. So just do the same. We'll give everyone 5 minutes, and then we will wrap this event up. Okay, guys, so continue filling all your dough until it is fully done. And once you're fully done, you want to bake this for 20 minutes at 350 degrees or until the edges are brown.
Guys, let's get people turning their cameras on and showing us their Hamantaschen before they go into the oven. I'm going to look on people's screens to see people sharing those pictures so we could, yeah, great. Abby, thanks for that. And oh, let me go over to Cole and, oh, look at that. Cole, there we go. Look at those. Cole and Tyler. Wow. That is looking fantastic. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. Hang on a second. Wow. Look at that tray. There we go. Spotlight that. Let's see. Everybody, let me see who else I could get in there. I see Michaela here. Hang on a second. Coming right over. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. You got to pinch up. Don't forget to pinch up the corners. Don't forget to pinch up the corners. Beautiful. Let's see who else we could get. Great job. Well, we're going to want to see what they look like when they come out of the oven, of course. Who else? Let me go through the screens here. Kelly, how are your Hamantaschen coming along?
Not there yet. I was a little behind before, so.
Okay, we'll catch up to you soon. We'll catch up to you soon. Is that Elise? Elise Barzakai? The funny hat? That is Elise in the funny hat. Bring it a little closer so we can see what those Hamantash look like. Or if you're middle of working, that's okay. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see a demo. Looks like you went with the chocolate chips. All right. Good job. Good job. Oh, Judy, hang on a second. Let me spotlight those. Hold on a second. Let me pull off some other spotlights. Give me a minute. Look at those. Good job. Judy, look at that. You want to explain us all the different types that you have here?
There we go. Now tilt it again. Tilt. No, there we go. Is that us? There we go.
No, that's not it.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
that's great, Judy. Yeah, we could see that. All the different kinds. You got a couple different ones with different kinds of dough as well, which is fantastic. Very creative. Look at that.
Ooh, there we go.
Thank you.
All right. What about Jessica? Jessica, how are the we got to see the Hamantaschen.
I have a lot,
Oh, wow. Look at that spread.
but I have a lot going.
That is fantastic. Look at that. And Abby. Wow. And then, oh, let's go over here. Hang on a second. Look at that. And that's Jody. Jody, look at those. Beautiful. All right. I think we're coming along. We're getting somewhere. This is fantastic. Everybody's got their Hamantaschen working away. Does anybody know how to say Hamantaschen in Hebrew?
I do. It's Oznaman.
Aznei Haman. What does that mean?
The ears of Haman.
His ears are ringing because we're talking about him, huh? All right.
We also decided to put some sprinkles in our dough, guys, and we're gonna fill it up. I don't know if you guys can see, but put some sprinkles, and then we just filled it up with some dulce de leche here. We're gonna make more of those.
Okay, Noah, you're back to Spotlight. I removed everybody else. Tell us where we go from here.
Okay, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining this event this evening, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. And stay tuned for some other forum events that will be going on. Rabbi Shmuley is going to explain some of the events that are going on, and then we're going to be ready to close everything.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Noah. And I'm just going to also add on to, let me throw my bells in the spotlight. There we go. I'm just going to mention that please definitely do not forget to tag us up in those final pictures. We very much want to see, what do these things actually look like, and what do they taste like as well. I think you're allowed to taste one before Purim. just as a taster. Don't forget to make the blessing once it comes out of the oven. The blessing is, of course, Megan, we got you guys on highlight. We want to see what you guys are doing there. Want to see how those Hamantashen are coming along. The blessing is Borei Minei Mizonot once they come out of the oven. And taste one, let us know, and post them up on social media and tag us up. Our hashtag for JYN is Jewish Vibes. And then you could tag up Jewish Youth Network and Happy Purim and all the other fun things that you want to do. And we'll be able to reshare it on our story and reshare the post. And like Noah said, there's always something going on at JYN, whether volunteering or just bringing people together, just for something as simple as, making some good old Hamantashen and having a good time together. So with that, we're going to wrap it up because everything's got to go into the oven now. Send us your pictures. Have a really, really amazing Purim. And before I wrap it up, I want to just do one final thing. And that is, I'm going to go over to my Purim items here to show you. I'd like to show you just 3 other events that we have going on for JYN on Purim. So let me just quickly share my screen. The first event is for JYN alumni, which is the night of Purim. And that is something we do every single year. We have the Megillah reading and we have music and l'chaim, and these are for alumni. So definitely, if you're alumni or if you know someone who is in the alumni category, definitely have them come out and hang out with us and hear the Megillah. If anybody's looking for somewhere to hear the Megillah, let us know. We also have a Purim Bash that is going to be going on at JYN. And definitely feel free to, that is being run by Rabbi Binyamin, the other rabbi at JYN. And this is a special Purim party for teens in the GTA. Great Purim food, and Megillah reading, and great time for all. Costume contest, and you could win $100 in Amazon gift card. And the biggest thing is, don't be a Hamantash. Reserve your spot, send an email to Rabbi Binyamin. So that's another great event that's going on. And then the last thing, which is really cool, is a project again by Rabbi Binyamin and the TFC group. And let me just show you what that looks like. That is Purim 2022. TFC, they prepared a whole bunch of hundreds of Mishlach Manot. Now, unfortunately, some of the schools are closed during March break, and a lot of places are not on. But we have lots of Mishlach Manos, and we're going to be at chat. Binyamin will be at chat with his wife Freda and the kids on Thursday, March 17th, because their school will be in session like they go every week to do tefillin and mitzvot with the kosher pickle. But this time they will be there with Purim festivities, live music, and shalach manot. And if you're at chat or if you have friends at chat, tell them to look out for the rabbi. He's got lots of goodies for them. So we have this year, Baruch Hashem, 4 Purim events. Our Purim event right now, which is a pre-Purim event, and then 3 events going on Purim. Make sure to join and have a Chag Sameach, everybody, a happy Purim. I hope everybody had a great time.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this Hamantash and Bake, and we can't wait to see everyone's posts. So make sure you guys tag up JYN, and we'll see you guys all soon.
Everybody's on mute, so they can't say goodbye, but they're waving. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Take care.